One of the biggest challenges has been making sure that when we dig a 16-metre deep basement, 4 storeys, and enough down from road level, adjacent to Grade 1 listed facades on all 3 sides, with a road on the full side, and make sure nothing moves in process. We overcome this by engineering a solution whereby all the props are positioned in a 3D model, strutting the perimeter walls, utilising the actual capping beams as the wailing. The wailing then takes the forces from the wall into the props, and then the props support the actual basement dig as you go down. The buildings have movement sensors on them, whereby any lateral or vertical displacement is actually monitored, recorded remotely. All parties can actually view those figures and see how the building's performing as we dig.
I think the biggest challenge is a logistical challenge from the start. With a footpath of 1800 mil, the challenge was to get over 3,000 to 4,000 lorry movements through that gate and out that gate without injuring anyone. Engineering-wise, for Arabs, they've pushed the boundaries. I think something they wouldn't have been able to do 10 years ago by bringing a piled wall within a metre of a Grade 1 structure that sits on virgin ground is an achievement, I think, that I didn't think was possible. That was just a big learning of what you can do, the right calibre of tools, right equipment, and the right engineering spec, and the monitoring that you need to put in place, I think is unbelievable. So for us, we've had accolades from the client and from RBKC on how we've performed. That's a major milestone, 2 years with exemplary records.
BIM and 3D modelling has been very integral in this project. We've used it to actually model and position props so they don't foul with the permanent works. We took the Arabs steelwork model, then incorporated it with the architect's model, and then put our own temporary works model into it as well, clash detected it and positioned it properly. We then made sure that all these props flew through all the awkward angles of the courtyard trusses, so that when we come to build it on site, it fitted and there was no problems with the actual components clashing.
I don't think you could have built the job without using 3D modelling. It's not a simple structure, there's no straight lines on the job. Everything traverses out upwards to a curve. So without the 3D model and the levels interpreting it, we would never have been able to dig and prop and rebuild without the technology of 3D. As with all our projects, we've got trainees, we've got apprenticeships. And for a youngster, I just think coming into a job like this, with no understanding of building and being shown something, can only emphasise the point of what building and structures are all about.
To me, it's been an excellent journey so far. Another year still to go, still involved in the project. Working on such a prestigious project such as the V&A Museum has given Waits Construction as a whole a great showcase to actually show what we can do and how far we can actually form complex projects in London in such tight confines of many of these projects that we do deal with day to day. And going forwards, we'd like to see if we can do some more of these, because there's no reason why we couldn't actually achieve bigger and greater things.
Builders actually like complication. They like tricky, they like hard, they like something that's difficult. It's going to leave a legacy behind that we'll joke about in the office about bringing your grandkids to. So, you know, it will be here. So for me, it's like an iconic structure that won't be built again. It's going to be brilliant. The ceiling, the feature stair, the courtyard, the cafe, the tiling, is all going to bring an element of new systems to an old building. And I think when you walk through the gates, the vision will be exceptional.